So good morning everyone. So this morning we will talk about reason and impartiality as minimum requirements for morality. So at this time, I begin to discuss about moral judgment. The moral judgment must be backed up by the best argument or reason out there. Not only good reason or better judgment, our decision must be guided as much as possible by reason. So we should always remember, as we as a human or a person, we have the capacity to rationalize, right? So, we as the person, we have the emotionals and sometimes our emotion affects our actions. Halimbawa, when we are happy, it's affect our actions. When we are sad, it's affect also our actions. Then when we are angry, mas lalong we affect our actions. So, that's why we never ever make a decision when you are in a height of emotion, nga naman. Because kaya ang quality of the decision that you are arriving at or kanang the quality of action that you will be doing will be so much affected, especially when you allow emotion or when you are overcome your reasoning. Now, we will discuss about morality. So morality requires impartiality with regard those moral agents affected by a violation of moral rule. Moral requires impartial consideration of each individual's interest. So now, ano kahisgot man tag reason and impartiality? In the first place, when we talk about impartiality, this is also we call fair-mindedness. It is a principle of justice holding that decisions should be based or an objective criteria rather than on the basis of bias, self-interest, are offering the benefits to one person over another or improve reason. Kabalo mo, nakakuan mo atong kay Mike Enriquez, ipakabal ko kaila mo. Kato iyahang tagline niya sa GMA kapag ito, walang kinikilingan, walang pinoprotektahan sa isyong totoo lamang. That is impartial. Nga naman, when you are kasi as you person, kinahanglan ko, halimbawa na may scenario nga, kung both friendly mo sila, dayon sila duha is nagkaaway na sila cake. Then dapat, maminaw ka, dili ka basta-basta mag-desisyon. Halimbawa, siya lang mismo ang imuhang kanang bitaw, hindi mo okay sa imuhang kumadating kay kuan ka na mo ni akong gusto. No, dapat dili ana. Dapat yung impartial ka. Kana bang maminaw ka sa both side nila, wala kay dapigan sa usa sa ilaha. Manibuot ka sa both as impartiality. So in this tagline, katong giingon nako, when you are coming up a decision, dapat impartial ka. Why? Because in order for you to arrive at the right moral judgment. So, halika na to dili. The minimum requirements of morality are reason and impartiality. Moral judgment must be backed up by good reason and impartiality. Morality requires the impartial consideration of its individual's interests. And also, moral judgment are resolving a dilemma of moral judgment must be backed up by a good reason. So, di ba kabaluta, what's moral judgment? That it should be backed up good reason and consider everyone's interest fairly. Because moral decision should be based on good reason and fairness considering everyone's interest equally. So, nakay another scenario here. Kanang, halimbawa, para dali ka makasagot, kanang pag-decision about o kanang, halimbawa, kanang school, halimbawa na, is magkaroon sila ng dress code about this sa school, kanang uniform. When deciding whether to implement a new dress code at school, it is crucial to use logical reasoning and remain impartial. For example, kanang proponents argue that a dress code can reduce bullying and help students, labi na kanang sa mga kuan, kanang sa mga gay, anak. So, pinahanggang magbanta na. On the other hand, opponents highlight the importance of self-expression and potential financial and burden on families. So, kanina sitwasyon, to make fair kanang sa decision nimo, the school should survey student, kanang mag-conduct silang survey sa estudyante, sa parents, and also the teacher. Kung kanito nga, there's kung ilang ipatupad is kanang mo sa ayon ba ang kanan. So that to become fair and kanang equal ka sa imong pag-decision. Kaya not all the time, kung imuhang gusto mo na dayon ang masunod. So dapat, sabalo ka mo decision or kanang balance ang imuhang pag-decision. Next is reason and impartiality refer to a mental activity following the basic principle of consistency, the lack of contradiction between one idea and another. It is a process of deriving necessary conclusion from premises, avoiding all forms of perception or fallacy or reasoning. It avoids enhamment by not attacking the argument against his idea. So, another example is, imagine, you and your friend you are trying to decide who gets to pick the movie you'll watch together. So, your friend, yung mga kauban is ganahan siya is bawa ka ng Korean novela. But you prepare ka sa action movie. Then now, para walay mahimong bias sa inyong duha, inyong kanang kagustuhan mo ay masunod, mag-pick mo o ganang movie nga kanang kamo duha. Halimbawa, utang na to. Ganahan siya action movie, then ikaw ganahan ka Korean novela. Dapat mangita mo movie, na katong movie is Korean siya, pero action. Halimbawa is City Hunter. Diba? Ang City Hunter is Korean siya novela. About love story, pero na-ay conflict dito, na-ay ka ng kuhaan nila, is mimo ko siyang action movie. So in that case, to make a fair decision, in that case is, you suggest watching a movie that has element of both comedy and action. You can both enjoy mo. Then this way, you're using reason by thinking through the option and coming up with a solution that makes sense. And you are being impartial by considering your friend's preference as well as your own. So walay nahimo ka ng lugi sa inyong duha kay kamo duha ang sunod. Next is, I have here the examples. Pakita na ko ang mga examples about argumentum and hominem. Sa mga definition sa past activity, pakita na ko kung unsay argumentum and hominem nga kuan kanang mga examples niya. So everybody read. You didn't even finish high school. How could you actually know about this? Then, number 4. After Sonny presented his opinion
And comparing case for a mere multiple taxation system, some ask the audience whether we should believe anything from woman who isn't married. Once was arrested and smells a bit weird. Well, it's not like you graduated from a good school.
So I can see why you do not know how to properly grade a writing assignment.
You're clearly just too young to understand.
So based on the examples, what have you observed? Diba? Based kaning sa number 1. In the first place, kaning example sa number 1, ningon siya nga, you didn't even finish high school. How could you possibly know about this? So, diba, mura niya i-disregard ang ubos, i-lockdown niya ang paglataw niya sa usa ka tao kay kuno he didn't even finish high school. How could you possibly know about this? So kaning mga example mo niya ginatawag na argumentum ad hominem. Then next is, I have here also reason. So reason does not resort to adverbium of guilt to authority once power and influence cannot make a wrong right. I have also here examples of argumentum ad. Diba kato isa is about ad hominem. Karon is vericonium. Then I have here argumentum ad. I am feeling for consideration of the offenses complained about. Since I am a well-known athlete, can make university great again. Kanina dali nga scenario, kanina dali nga example, halimbawa, para mas makasabot, ikaw, gikan ka sa high school ka, is, kanang ikaw ang giila dito kay pinaka-break ka. Then, naabot ka sa laing school, gusto nimo maka-influence ka nga, ang pagdala sa imo kay, syempre, kuan ka, gusto nimo ang pagdala sa imo dito sa another school is the same with katong gigikanan nimo nga school. Ala, dito mo, nga naabot niya pasabot. Then, kanin sa Linus Pauling, winner of 2 unshared Nobel Prizes, one of the chemists in another party stated his daily medication of vitamin C delayed the onset of his cancer by 20 years. Therefore, vitamin C is effective in preventing cancer. So, kani siya, ako ni siyang research, is kaning argumentum and recommend. Sa example niya nga number 5, is naano siya, tinuod niya siya, but then, conclude dito, depende sa imo kay para kay Linus Pauling, ang pag-inom niya vitamin C is naka-affect sa iyahang health nga tinuod maka-prevent daw og cancer. Pero gi-conclude sa ubang doktor nga niingon nga not all nga kanimo inom og vitamin C is tinuod kay mo depende gihapon sa imong health benefit. So kani din argumentum and recommend depende ni siya sa sitwasyon na ay pagka-tinuod na apod pagkadili. Ana siya murag naa siya sa tunga-tunga. Then we proceed to number 10, the same lagi hapon na siya. How can you make a decision about someone having marital problems if you're never being married yourself too. So halimbawa ani so in this statement it's like saying that you can understand what it's like to have problems in a marriage if you are being never married. This kind of thinking is a bit like saying you can't know what it's like to ride a bike unless you're done. If yourself, equash yourself by personal experience is one way to learn about something. It's not the only way. Kanang moingon siya nga, anak bitaw moingon siya sa imong nga, dili ka kasabot ani akong sitwasyon kay wala nimo na agian. Dapat di ay dili kay tanan tawo. Halimbawa ka nang wala pa ka kauyab sukad-sukad, dayon niingon ka nga, dili ka kasabot sa akong feeling karong broken ko ay mapagbuot dili ka kasabot kay wala nimo na agian. No, kay ang tanan tawo pwede siya maka-discover through kana makita niya sa environment. Ana, pero dili ka basta-basta mo dyan sa iya, dili ka ayo pagbuot sa ako kay dili mo makasabot sa akong feeling kay wala pa ka kauyab. No, that dili di ay ana ang pag-ingon sa usa ka tawo. Then, next is logical, impartial, objective reason avoids unrestricted equivocation, circular reasoning, ambivalence, and etc. So, coherent reasoning is needed to establish truth and meaningfulness of moral judgment. So, usay po pasabot ani, to make fair and accurate decision, it's important to think clearly and logically, avoiding mistakes like using confusing words, then making circular arguments or being unclear. Because this kind of clear thinking is called coherent reasoning. Then it is necessary for figuring out what is true and making good moral judgment by being logical and objective. So we can ensure our conclusions are reliable and meaningful instead of being based on misunderstanding or biased thinking. So same akong giingon kanina, kanang dili ka maminaw ba, dili ka mahimong bias. Dapat kung naakay friend ko, sa ilang friend yung nagaway, dapat dili ka basta-basta is ngayon dito ka sa isang dapit. Dapat maminaw ka sa ilahang buha, ka mag-desisyon. And next is morality requires morality requires impartial consideration of each individual's interests. In arriving at a sound moral judgment, you must listen to everyone trying to speak. Biases and prejudice must be placed within brackets suspended. So, in this statement, means that to make fair and ethical decisions, you must consider everyone's interests equally, without thinking personal biases or prejudice influence your judgment. When making a moral judgment, it is important to listen to all perspectives and treat them with the same importance. So ito yung makakatulong upang matiyak na ang desisyon ay makatarungan at patas na dapat. Hindi ka basta-basta na lang, basta na lang ka ng desisyon ka na wala dapat kabalukod ka kung usay mahimo niya, usay reason ba nga dapat kaning isa kasi